Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Just testing everything, just making sure everything's working. Excellent connection, that's what I want. Just post this live stream so people actually know that I'm streaming. Just need to test it all. People actually know that I'm streaming. Just need to test it all. Testing. Streaming. Testing. Yep, sounds good. Might turn the background music down just a smidge, it's a bit loud. Testing. Yep, sounds good. Might turn that off. One watching, yeah, that's me. So basically in this live stream, as you guys can see here, I've got Blender open and I've got Freddy on the screen. So basically what we're doing is you're just watching me just animate. I'll probably do this for about an hour. This is pretty much just a sit back, relax, just watch me animate, just see how I do it. This animation I've just recently started working on. I do have a bunch of other animations that I am working on at the moment, but this one that I'm doing right now is just more of a test animation. I'm just testing like the flexibility of the models, just seeing what I can work with, because a lot of the time they're janky when I animate them, but this time I'm just pretty much just testing how smooth and fluid I can get them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Got a new mic stand for my microphone, so it's actually, you probably can't see it on shot, but you can just barely see it here. I've actually got it on a stand now, so I can actually have it facing towards me. And apologise for the noise in the background. I've actually got my fan going at the moment. I did have it sitting at beside my desk, but the microphone was picking it up, so just moved it behind me, but you can still hear it just because it's really warm in my room. But yeah, shouldn't bother you guys too much. So I've got my headphones plugged into my microphone so I can just hear how loud it is, so to make sure that you guys can actually hear me, because a lot of my previous live streams, it's a fly in front of me, but you couldn't really hear me very well. So there's no one watching at the moment except myself, but I'm sure everyone will join on, or just watch it after the live stream's over, which is most of the time. And sorry, this fly won't leave me alone. Go away. Change my video resolution. Yeah, I'm not doing that. What was I saying? We hit 600 subscribers, which is good. I thought we wouldn't hit 600 subscribers just because I hadn't been posting very often. I'm still hoping for 1,000 subscribers, so let's try and get to that. We'll just start working on animation. I got a probably can't see it, I'll just unplug it real quick. I got a Wacom tablet, so I can animate with more accuracy. Let's plug that back in. Yeah, it's working. So you guys can just sit back and just enjoy me animating, because this kind of animation, because I'm moving away from SFM. SFM's still pretty good to use, but Blender just has a lot more stuff, especially when it comes lighting and rendering. It just comes out a lot better. The only problem with Blender is that, unlike SFM, the models are not as moment. What was I saying? Blender, right. So, because there's a lot of models in SFM that are not available as easily on Blender. So you can convert them, because a lot of the models in SFM were made in Blender, and then they were converted to SFM. But some of the models that I want to use that are on SFM are not available natively on Blender. I have to convert them over. This model that I have here is a Blender model, luckily, but basically I have to model the models that I want if I want to animate them. And that's a whole conversion process that I really don't want to get into. It just takes forever. So I'm just using a Freddy Blender model. Good thing about Blender is that I can get much better renders. I've done test renders in the past, they just look very good. And I haven't really had any issues with Blender. Blender does take a lot longer to animate with. I've always known that to be a problem. That's why that's why I haven't been uploading a lot, especially last year. Just animation just takes a really long time. SFM is a lot easier. It doesn't take as long to animate. Blender, it's a lot harder to do. Just look at the interface. Like, it took me a couple of months just to learn this interface, and I'm still learning it. And I'm not great at animation, but I'm hoping with Blender I can get better at it. So let's get into the animating. So basically what I'm doing is I want to animate Freddy jumping off the stage, but he's in a really weird position at the moment, so let's just fix this up. Should probably open up the camera on this one. Go away, fly. These flies are annoying me today. So that looks a bit off. The knees don't look right, so I need to fix that. Yeah, that's the foot bone. See, it doesn't look right. It's bending weird. Just need to find the bone for that one. I think that's this one. Is it that one? Yes, it is. That looks a bit off. So I'm going to touch that. I don't want to touch that button. This one. I don't know why, but Blender is very glitchy on Windows 11. Like, I've got Windows 11 installed on my PC at the moment. I did have Windows 10 installed, but I upgraded to Windows 11 because Windows 10 is supposed to end support next year. And for whatever reason, whenever I go to change like the settings on Blender, I think I'll see if I can try and replicate it. See, you see that little glitch there? It's very annoying. I did not have that issue in Windows 10. I don't know why it's doing it in Windows 11. It's very annoying. I really hope they fix that. I don't know if that's a Windows issue or it's a Blender issue. It's probably a driver issue, because I have read on Google that there are a couple of issues with it at the moment. But I really hope they fix it, because it's actually very annoying and very distracting. Like, you click stuff here and this, like it just did just then. Very distracting. See how it does it? There you go, right there. It's very distracting. Especially, what was I talking about before? When I go to import a model, so like if I go to import a model, for example... Oh, it looks like it's working this time. I might not be able to replicate it. Basically, yeah, it's not doing that anymore. Basically, I'd have an issue where I'd go to click on the file, and like the whole section would disappear, and I'd have to do like Alt-Tab, move the window over onto my right screen, and because I've got two monitors, so I'd have to move it over to the right screen and I'd have to click it from there. Never had to do that on Windows 10. I don't know why it's doing that here. but it's not doing it right now for whatever reason, which is good, and I hope it stays like that. So we'll just get back into the animation. So this is basically what I have animated right now. Literally just doesn't look very good, and this is, I think it's, yeah, 24 FPS. Now I've got an RTX 3060 Ti, so you know it runs it pretty smoothly, but it has hiccups. And hopefully I'll get the GPU upgraded eventually. Yeah, that doesn't look right. So basically what I want him to do is I want him to like, basically I just want him to like bend that way, and then basically bend this way, and then jump here. So it's like he's jumping off the stage. So we'll just have to give that a try. Oh, whoops, I didn't, what did I do? Good, I don't know what that was, I just did. Thank goodness my internet's actually working today. It says on YouTube Studio here, it says poor, because I've got the resolution set to 4K, and for whatever reason it wants it to be at 2K, even though I want the live stream at 4K, because my computer's outputting it just fine. Just not having any problems, because my main monitor is 4K, where this second one here is only 180p, which is interesting. Just need to check YouTube. No one's watching at the moment, so I'm talking to myself. I'm sure someone will watch. It's because I'm not. It's because I'm not popular enough yet. So my live streams and videos barely show on the YouTube algorithm. I think they recently fixed that, because I was scrolling through YouTube a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't signed into my Google account, and one of my videos showed up, the Foxy text animation, the latest, not the latest one, but the first latest one, the one that got like nearly, I think it was nearly 500 views. I saw that was on there, which is good, because my videos would never end up showing up on there. You'd have to like search the title of the video, and because a lot of people don't know that my channel exists, you know, don't get a lot of subscribers. I'm also doing this like in midday in Australia time, so you know, other side of the world's probably night time, asleep and all that, so they won't be able to see the live stream until later on, which I'm okay with. As long as you guys get to see these videos and enjoy them, hopefully eventually in the next couple of months I'll be able to start releasing animations that are actually fairly decent. Because I've taken a big turn with my channel. It was gonna be MLP animation, it still is, but I'm doing FNAF animation at the moment just as a practice, because it's easier to animate, because animating a FNAF model is a hell of a lot easier than trying to animate an MLP model, and I know because I've tried an SFN, it's very hard. Let's see, yeah. Look for his head turn. I've got to consider the timing too, because sometimes I animate these animations and I go back and I go, oh, and I go to render it and I go, oh, whoops, the timings are too close together, so they end up, being like really quick. So I have to like spread it out, and it just takes forever. So like I said earlier, I'm animating in 24 FPS at the moment. I want to start animating in 30 FPS, but I need to practice in 24 frames first. I was considering doing this in 18 frames, giving it more of a cartoony look, but I gave that a shot. It just didn't look right. I don't know if that's just the way my computer rendered it or not, but it just looked very off. It just looked very janky. It didn't look like what other videos you'd see in 18 FPS would be like. 18 frames, sorry. But it just looked very janky. So hopefully 24 FPS should look good on this. If I look back at that, so it's a bit fast. And it is playing in real time, because when I play it, that says 25 FPS, so this is essentially what it's going to look like when it's rendered. But I know a lot of animations, they do theirs in 30 FPS, sometimes even 60 frames, but 60 frames, that just takes way too long. Can't even tell how long we've been live streaming for. $16 minutes. It's hard, this part. I kind of wish these models... So this ear is attached to the metal thing, as you can see here. I wish the ears were separate, because then it wouldn't look as weird. Maybe they'll fix that in the next lot of models, because I think this is the version 2 models. I think there is a version 3 out there, but I couldn't find it. I did find the version 1 models, but yeah, I wish the ears were separate, because it would probably work a little bit better. I know you can probably separate them, but I'm not going to bother with that one today. I'll give that one a try later on. So I'm animating in each frame at the moment, so I bet you when I go to do this, the ear it's going too fast. So I have watched some videos recently where this really needs to be dragged out a little bit more, because I'm animating in Dopesheet. I have seen people use Action Editor. I have been trying to figure out how to do blocking animation. So basically that's where you skip twos. So it looks like... So it's like how official movie studios do it. So it's like they do each an individual frame and they animate in between it so you get the right pose. That's what I've been trying to do, but I haven't really figured that one out yet. And I reckon if I can figure that out, it will probably really help with the poses in animating. Because... like I said before, the whole timing and speed of it being too fast is what I'm having wrong with my animations at the moment. Even my past animations have the same problem. But when it comes to animating now, especially when I try to do it, I try to make sure that it is really fluid. Because I will admit, my old animations do look a little bit rubbish. But, you know, trying to put a bit more effort into it this time for you guys. Like I said, that's why I haven't been uploading as much, because I've been working on this. Animation takes weeks, months, even years. So, just gonna open up the graft editor here so I can smooth out the animation. I'm so glad the graft editor is a thing, because I can, if it looks a little bit janky, I can smooth it out so it doesn't look like rubbish. So it should look less rubbish. The leg bending looks like rubbish, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Skipped a frame, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Now it's time to do the other ear. Four views, and that's probably all me. Go away, fly. I'm animating the ear, even though that you're probably not going to see it in this shot, just for detail. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit too fast. That needs to be slowed down. Probably delete that frame. make this look like he's bending his back a little bit because he looks really stiff in this shot. Not shot, sorry, frame. It's very stiff in that frame. I know they're animatronics, but could probably bend them a little bit more. I know I can go in the edit mode and I can like physically like bend the models, like in the meshes that, but that's like a lot of effort and it looks a little bit weird. It looks a bit uncanny. See how that looks a bit stiff? We're trying to figure out a way how to make that look a little bit more natural. Yeah, that. See how you can see it glitching a bit? So we'll just highlight that and we'll try and smooth it out a bit. Ooh. I'm like only nearly 30 minutes in and I'm already exhausted. Fly. Just think if you can see the fly in the shot. It's like right here. Right in front of me. And then like a bend a little bit and then twist and jump. I'm like trying to twist it without making it look unnatural. So that needs to be dragged out a bit. That looks a bit off. Yeah, that looks very off. That needs to be dragged out. So it does look a little bit janky right now, but but as I make all like the other frames moving forward, I'll go back and fix those other ones that look janky, just so I have like a base of like what the poses are gonna be, and then once I've made the poses, I'll then put it back on the, like I'll go back and I'll fix the other frames that look janky, because I know they do look janky, but I just want to, you know, get all the other poses. Wasn't this one? There we go. Get all the other poses. So this is going to look a little bit like rubbish, but this is just so I can create the poses. So you do that, looks a bit weird, but that'll get fixed a little bit later. Jesus, Freddy. Legs look weird, that's for sure. Definitely not natural. Is that the name for it? Yeah, it is. Good. I don't like how the leg's clipping into the torso. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to fix that one. It's gonna look janky and weird, but it'll get fixed eventually. No, it doesn't look too bad. Just very stiff, but I fixed that. Just thinking, because I want it to like jump and then like that. Just need to figure out how to do that. Let's just get the model. Object mode. Then just wee up in the air we go, Freddy. This is gonna look, it looks weird, but it'll get fixed. And smack down. Just wee. Alright, back into pose mode. I'm actually getting tired. Let's just do it quick. No, I don't want it to go down there, I want it to bend this way. Also another thing guys, a desk setup video, not a desk setup video, sorry, a room tour video is coming soon. I was actually going to film it today and edited it and it would be out like next week, but didn't really have the motivation to do it today because I wanted to do this live stream instead. So I'll film that sometime late next week and it should be out in the next couple of weeks hopefully. I'm hoping it will happen because there's a lot of videos that I have promised to make and I've put them off and they've never ended up happening just due to work. Work has just been really busy at the moment. That's where I've been 90% of the time, not in front of my computer but at work. So hopefully room tour video will be coming out soon. You guys get to see a little sneak peek of it right now. You got my TV, my Xbox down there, you got the Rogue Ally. Bed's back there, desk's right here. There's a, well it's not in the shop but there's a couch right there. So you guys will see it very soon. That looks weird. Is this the knee? It is the knee. How are you? Oh god. Wait. Hey. Need to make Freddy stand. That's gonna look weird because it'll be too quick. And need to fix the knee. It's hand, is this the knee? It is. Heck, when it does this. That looks a little better. There we go. Just need to pull Freddy forward a bit. Just get weird. Now he's off to the left. Don't want that. That looks okay. So, yeah, it looks a bit weird, but it'll look better soon. Yeah, the leg glitches there, I'll have to fix that. Do is delete that frame, delete this frame. Oh, that's not what I need to do. I have to try and fix that. I'm gonna have to reanimate that. Oh, I forgot that that box was there. I'm an idiot. Go back and fix these frames. It's not what I wanted it to do. Bit fast, I need to fix that. I'll fix it later. Yeah, that needs to slide down. Animate the fingies then now. The fingy wingies. Oh, whoops. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Why the fucking is been like that? Come on. Hip. They look a little bit weird in this shot. Like that. That's a little bit better. That. Oh yeah, that's bent back a little bit too far. Look at this jumbled mess. Just give it a smooth over. That needs to be fixed. It doesn't look as janky in this shot. Alright guys, I might call it there for the live stream. I'm actually really tired. We're nearly at the 50-minute mark. So, you guys are pretty much just seeing me live stream. Yeah, like I said, animation takes like weeks, months. I've barely gotten anything animated on here, only just a couple of small things, and I've been working on this for nearly 50 minutes. So imagine doing this for hours, you'd only get so many bits done because you've got to try and get everything right. So, if you guys want me to do a live stream, just let me know. Yeah, sorry. So just let me know in the comments of the live stream when it ends, and I'll consider doing another one. And hopefully that room tour video should be out soon. So I hope you guys like the live stream, and I will see you guys soon.